Hello and welcome to qualifying round 5 for the Pro Wrestling World Cup. This is the final episode of qualifying, guys. Final day of May. Starting from June, hopefully full schedule. 14th of June, Pro Wrestling World Cup begins. Same day as the regular World Cup. And boy, what a show if this is the first match. This is going to be a triple threat. But Tommaso Ciampa looks like such a weird shaped skinny rat in this game, and yet he looks so damn good in real life at the moment. He definitely hit the gym while he was out injured, if this is what he used to look like. Boy, am I glad he did. Look at him, even walk, just everything looks awkward with his body looking like, it looks undead. His body looks like someone who used to be in shape, but who's been a zombie for like a few months now. I don't know, can't quite explain it. Just doesn't look good. Anyway, this is a hell of a triple threat. Let me explain the format of this episode. We're going to have a triple threat first. We're going to have a fatal four-way next. And then we're going to have 5 6-man Hell in a Cell matches back-to-back. Yeah, really. Because there's 31 states to get through, and that was the best way to divide it that I could find. So, like I said, hell of a triple threat. We've got Ciampa and Daniel Bryan so far. So, Ciampa didn't have to qualify to get to this point because he is the only wrestler on the game from Wisconsin. Fun fact. Daniel Bryan, I believe off memory, had to beat Greg the Hammer Valentine. And by the way, if anyone's going to complain about spoilers, there's been like 3 qualifying rounds by now. You should really have watched back before you watched the final qualifying episode. So, I believe it was Greg the Hammer Valentine. Not 100% sure on that. But he had to beat someone anyway to advance to represent Washington. And these were picked at random. We're not actually going in reverse alphabetical order or anything like that. Just purely coincidental. First 2 people out are from states late in the alphabet. Some states won't be represented at all because there's just no wrestlers on the game from those states. Only 31 in total out of a potential 50. So what's that? 62% of states are represented. Weird to think that there's not like at least one wrestler from every state, including all the legends they have in the game. And like I said, what a triple threat. Look who it isn't. Is there a burn it down? There isn't. I'm looking forward to that in 2K19. The Intercontinental Champion, Seth freaking Rollins, representing Iowa. Didn't have to qualify to get here. The only current wrestler, or only wrestler on 2K18 I should say, from Iowa. Whew. So one of these 3 men will be in the main event of this episode. A 6-man Hell in a Cell to decide who represents America in the World Cup. They had to get their own extra qualifying round just because it's 31 guys to narrow down. Like, it's a pretty big deal. And also they had to have state qualifiers because there's a lot more than 31 guys to narrow down, let's be honest. There's a lot of people already been eliminated that are American. But yeah, we've almost got our lineup now for the Pro Wrestling World Cup. Almost. Ciampa looking like he wants to get a cheap shot on Rollins, but resist the urge. Staring through at Daniel Bryan, it was actually. So, it's getting real now, guys. It's getting real. This is the final episode, and then we're set up for the Pro Wrestling World Cup. It's going to happen. Really wanted to do this, and I was like, I've not left myself a lot of time to do qualifying, and I really didn't leave myself a lot of time to do qualifying. I've done a lot of matches in the last, 2 weeks or so, and boy, have I been, like, cranking out these episodes trying to get them done. But this match should make it worth it. You thought the triple threat to represent Mexico was good with the luchadors. Woo! This should be good. Double DDT from Seth and Bryan to Ciampa. Then Seth instantly Michinoku drivers Daniel Bryan. Punches him on his way up. Goes for the DDT. Knee to the gut from Bryan. And a drop kick. Beautiful. Circles Seth. Goes to lift him up. Ciampa's back to his feet. He won't appreciate the double team. Daniel Bryan hits the DDT on Seth and now goes after Ciampa, who's looking around, maybe taking all this in. Taking in this beautiful arena that was made by Scott, who's in EWA with me. He helps run it along with 2 other admins, myself and him. And He makes most of our arenas and belts and whatnot. DDT to Ciampa. So yeah, big shout out to him for making this beautiful arena that I could not have made. Dragon suplex to Seth, and Daniel Bryan is flying at the moment. Flying Bryan. Not Pillman though. Daniel. Awkward. Seth got the jawbreaker, went for the scoop slam, got reversed into a DDT. And now Ciampa bounces Bryan off the ropes, and a jumping knee on the rebound. Bryan felt that. I think he caught him right in the eye. Punches Ciampa in the oddly shaped stomach though. Was that a running knee plus? Was that his finisher? Okay, I'm going to go with no. Just looked like it because he kicked out at 0. So I'm going to go with no. I was going to say that was a really quickly built up finisher. Oh, Seth in. Tilt-a-whirl and DDT. Move made famous by Rocky Maivia way back when. And then follows it up with another DDT for good measure. Wow. Kind of brutal. Hooks him up. Fisherman. Oh, Fisherman's small package brainbuster thing. Pretty sure that used to be Seth's finisher, and I cannot remember what he used to call it for the life of me. Oh, but Ciampa goes for a suplex, but drops him face first onto the knee instead. And now hooks the arm. What on earth? He used to have quite a good name for that. I can't remember what it was. Was that the original Blackout? Before they started calling the curb stomp the Blackout? I'm not sure. Blackout certainly suits the curb stomp better. Oh, good buster, face buster suplex thing from Ciampa. And now goes after Bryan, whips him into the corner. What's he got in mind? Gonna whip him across the ring. Ref just about dodges out the way. Ciampa runs in. Whips Bryan again. What's he doing? Just wasting his stamina. Runs across. Oh, he was trying to dummy him, but gets caught in the tree of woe when he misses the big knee. But pulls Bryan in to a knee and gets down from the tree of woe. Tree of woe running STO. Hashtag bars. If I'd have got it out, it'd have been much better. Now lifting Rollins up onto the top rope. Rollins with the back elbow though. Jumping double knees a la Sasha Banks. Shout out to his girl Sasha. I believe they're friends backstage. Springboard splash by Seth Rollins. And goes to the pin. First pin of the match. Second pin, in fact. Ciampa kicked out at 0 after the first pin. After what looked like a running knee plus. Kicks out at 1 off Seth Rollins' move. And now Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins kind of trading, kicking Ciampa and interrupting each other. Rolls through the schoolboy. Daniel Bryan sits up and eats a super kick from Rollins. Now what's he got in mind? Oh wait, he's tying him up. Really cool knee thing that never really had a proper name. 1, 2. Oh, Bryan kicked out and Ciampa finally got there. So far we've had a 0 count, a 1 count and a 2 count. Next big move might be it. Oh, kick and then an elbow. Takes Ciampa down. Well, here is the next pin. I don't think this is going to be it though. He's already kicked out once. No, kicks out at 1. We're going back down now. We have to get a 0 count now. Raking the eyes, but Bryan having none of it. Oh, going for the yes lock. Maybe we won't get another pin attempt. Maybe Seth will tap right here. He's crawling for the ropes. Oh, but he manages to break it while Bryan's distracted, keeping him from the ropes. Breaks out and goes for a pin. From rolling Daniel Bryan over. And now Ciampa thinks he can get a pin. I just want to repeat, he rolled him over. That's all he did. He just rolled him onto his back. Wait, is Ciampa going... Oh, I thought he was going for the yes lock, but he's not. He's going for his own signature submission. I'm not sure what the name of this is, actually. Off the top of my head. But Rollins manages to reverse the pressure and re-reverse it and roll out. Rollins has been in 2 finisher submissions in quick succession. He's got to be in pain. Goes for a DDT, but Ciampa switches it into a short arm clothesline. Now gets Bryan up. Kind of in a torture rack position. Oh, into a facebuster. That was nice. What was that? Oh, now Ciampa lining up Bryan. This won't be good for his concussion. I can't think what the word. Prone brain. Concussion prone brain. But he kicks out all the same at 2. Oh, why can't I do words? All I've got to do here is commentate. I don't even have to remember to press buttons. And yet I still can't do my words right. Oh well, you guys must like me messing up my words. Otherwise you won't be here. Sling Blade! I remember the word for that. Out goes Ciampa. Probably a wise move. Rollins kind of looking frustrated. I think he wanted to go for the pin. Goes for the pin on Bryan instead after the knee to the head. But Bryan's kicked out once. He'll kick out again. Kick to the back. And now Rollins heading up top. Brian writhing around in pain. Frog splash from Rollins. Beautifully hit. Now lifting Brian up. Onto the apron goes Brian, thanks to Rollins. But Brian reverses. Sunset flip. Rolls him up. We have had matches end with that move. I think twice we've had that. But Ciampa broke it up. And now going for the double team. Double DDT. Yep, just like at the start of the match to Ciampa. But now it's Ciampa and Rollins teaming up. Only briefly though. Rollins. Oh! Reverse STO onto the middle turnbuckle. Ciampa hit the mat like a sack of spuds. 1, 2. Kicks out. Brian's back to his feet now. Going after Ciampa, not after the slightly fresher Seth Rollins. Wonder why that might be. Anyway, Ciampa's got Brian. Kind of like a standing Northern Lights drop, I guess. Now he's got Seth Rollins up. That looks a lot like Sheamus's Irish Curse not backbreaker. Celtic Cross. It's not the Irish Curse. That is his backbreaker. Looks a lot like his Celtic Cross type move. Oh, European uppercut. Brian against the ropes. Rollins on the apron struggling as well. Brian rolls out the ring. Ciampa's not done with him yet though. Oh, he was going to dive, but Brian meets him with the forearm. There's a lot of momentum going in Brian's direction for Ciampa then. When he got caught. And now Brian, ready for the yes lock. Seth still outside the ring and Ciampa taps. And now Seth just comes to his senses and realises what's happened as Brian's music hits. Daniel Bryan books his place in the main event. He's got a big advantage. Hey, he falls over the referee. Let's go to the next match. We're not topping that. Let's go. Alright, match number 2. Marginally more difficult. Fatal 4-way. And the last non-6-man Hell in a Cell of the episode. 5 of them will follow. Here's Cactus Jack from 1992. The reason why we can't just do a 30-man Royal Rumble is because of this man. If he hadn't won, if Mankind would have won the Mick Foley Fatal 4-way, which was 2 Cactus Jacks, a Dude Love and a Mankind. If Mankind would have won, he'd have gone into the Parts Unknown qualifier from yesterday's episode. That would have just become a 4-way instead of a triple threat. And this episode would have just been a 30-man Royal Rumble, straight up. But no, Cactus Jack wanted in the World Cup. So you better make it worth it now. You better win. You better be representing America. You want to be involved? You better win. It's a tall order for him to even win this match, to be honest. So Cactus Jack had to win a gimmick qualifier, but not a state qualifier, which is a pretty unique situation, actually. Not many other people, in fact, no one else had to do that, I don't think. Okay, someone who didn't have to qualify at all, the only wrestler in the game from Oklahoma, the 3rd member of the Spaghetti Hair Army. No, of the Fabulous Freebirds. Look at that hair. That's ridiculous. As is the dance to the ring. Were these guys popular? I'm glad wrestling's evolved. Remember, when you're watching wrestling, guys, could always be worse. Remember this moment. Yeah, he's the only representative, the only potential representative of Oklahoma. Cactus Jack's here on behalf of New Mexico, as it's from Truth and Consequences, New Mexico, which may or may not be a fictional place, but it's set in a real state, so he accepted it. Another man who did not have to qualify. He's the only man from West Virginia, which is different from Virginia. It's not just the west part of the state of Virginia, it's a separate state. And it's Heath Slater's state. Pretty sure he didn't have to qualify. I'm pretty sure. Who would he have beaten? I'm like 95% sure that he didn't have to qualify, but he may have. I don't know, I'm doing all this off memory, all these little stats and stuff. Mainly because my computer can't really record gameplay and scroll through an Excel spreadsheet very quickly at all. So, it's best to do it off memory and maybe get a couple of details wrong. So, we're awaiting the 4th participant in this Fatal 4-way. Here we go. And what a man. Representing the state of California, because you guys on Twitter voted that Death Valley, the Undertaker's hometown, is the one in California, not a mysterious place in parts unknown. So with that revelation, he went into the qualifier for California. That's a fancier jacket than I realised. I thought he was just plain. Oh, very fancy. Yeah, so Undertaker had to go through a gimmick qualifier against American Badass Undertaker and 1991 Undertaker. Then he had to go through the California qualifier, which I think was a 10-man Royal Rumble type match, which featured, I know it featured Vader, for starters. I think there was some other pretty big names in it that I just can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, he certainly had to go through the ringer to get here. But he is the Undertaker, and he has to be the favourite going into this match to make it to the 6-way Hell in a Cell at the end of the show. But he might have had a slightly tough journey here, but you got to feel for the rest of the participants who did not get lucky to draw the first 7 slots in these qualifiers. They have to go through 2 6-man Hell in a Cells to get through to represent America. I could have put the Triple Threat and Fatal 4-Way in Hell in a Cell, but all that really does is obscures the view. I'm only doing Hell in a Cells because it's the only single elimination 6-man pinfall match in the game. The only other 6-man matches are either elimination or a ladder match or team matches. There's no every man for himself 6-man style matches, so it'd either take some weird elimination process, a battle royal, or like more matches than we've already had. Yeah, I've never noticed there's a pattern on his jacket in all the times I've played this game. I've never noticed. Never noticed that. Heath Slater wisely getting out the ring, by the way. I don't know if you noticed then. He got out of dodge quickly. Takes his time taking his hat off. So, time to figure the second entrant. Who will join Daniel Bryan? Let's find out. Let's find out. Cactus staring a hole in Heath Slater, but Heath Slater not backing down. Actually throws Cactus over the top rope onto the apron. But Cactus pushes him back into the ring. He says, not this time, boyo. It's not even a battle royal, mate. Now just laying the fist to Heath Slater as Buddy Roberts and Undertaker go at it on the other side of the ring. And Heath Slater's actually got Cactus Jack down. I should have kept watching that side. Back body drop from Cactus. Suplex from Undertaker. Cactus trying to pull Heath Slater's head off. Hey, he's got kids. He needs this head. That could be misconstrued. Undertaker just punching holes into Buddy Roberts' face. And now Cactus Jack already going extreme. Removing the turnbuckle pad and now bouncing Heath Slater's head off the mat. Undertaker bounces Roberts' arm off the mat. And now, oh, a reverse STO, kind of like a flatliner from Heath Slater. Punches Undertaker, that was brave and or stupid. Undertaker switches to go behind. Bounces Slater off the ropes, and big boot. There you go, dealt with. Now back to Buddy Roberts. Oh, Buddy Roberts tries scooping him up, but elbows to the head will soon slow that down. And now punch to the stomach. 3, 4, 5. Oh, Cactus Jack interrupts. Mick Foley and Undertaker have some history. Not really Cactus Jack as a general rule that has history with Undertaker, but still, probably recognises him from somewhere. Can't quite place him. Buddy Roberts reverses Cactus Jack and Undertaker. Heath Slater actually fighting off the Undertaker though. Launches him onto the apron and knocks him off the apron. Heath Slater taking this brawl outside with the Undertaker, bouncing his head off the grass. Are the fans chanting, you still got it at Buddy Roberts or Heath Slater? As in, you still got your head, and you should be grateful for that. Buddy Roberts kicks Cactus Jack. He's on the middle rope. Double axe handle. Takes down Jack. Fans chanting for Undertaker. He's currently getting mauled a little bit by Heath Slater, though, not going to lie. Oh, but Cactus Jack goes after Heath now. Lifts him up. Side slam. Sits and admires his handiwork. Now back to work, says Cactus. Heath rolls out for a bit of a respite, however you pronounce that word. And now Mick gets slammed into the turnbuckle by Undertaker. Bit of a cluster going on at the moment. They need to narrow it down to 2 to fight because they don't seem capable of just letting each other hit a move. Undertaker, come on. Right, Roberts takes down Jack. Picks up Taker into a fireman's carry. What's he got in mind with him? Oh, doesn't matter. Undertaker's fighting him off. Elbows to the head. Heath going after Jack. Knees him in the head. And now Undertaker's got Buddy Roberts up. Maybe thinking last ride, but Buddy punches him in the head a few times. That'll slow him down. And then arm drag to block the next attack from Undertaker as well. Jack going for a pin on Heath. Buddy Roberts breaks it up after the snapmare to Taker. Less of it, says Buddy Roberts. Trying to win the match. I want to win it. Jack onto the apron. And hung up across the rope and falls outside. Buddy Roberts goes after him and now Heath is like, no, don't leave me with the Undertaker. And follows him out. Follows him out. He's like, I'd rather fight all of you than Undertaker. Well, both of you would be the right word. Heath actually making a beeline for Cactus Jack. He must have something in mind here. What's Taker doing to Buddy Roberts outside the ring? Oh, just rams him. And Cactus Jack with the jawbreaker interrupting Heath. And now looking like a power driver. But yeah, Undertaker just rammed him into the turnbuckle. Heath blocks the powerbomb attempt. I thought he'd go for a pile driver there, but clearly tried a powerbomb. And Heath punches out of it. Lifting DDT. No. Heath is not winning this match. No way. 1, 2. Oh, Buddy Roberts broke that up at the last second. Cactus Jack did not kick out. Heath Slater just almost won a match with one of the Freebirds, Cactus Jack, and Undertaker in it. This has been the series for upsets. And my God, would that have been the biggest one ever or what? That would have been ridiculous. Heath still has the upper hand on Cactus Jack. Buddy Roberts went back after Undertaker after breaking up the pin. Double axe handle off the middle rope. That's the second one of those that Cactus Jack's taken. One from Buddy Roberts and one from Heath Slater. Knee to the back. What is going on? Heath Slater is like, I really want to represent America. So, he's going into business for himself here. Jack tries to take the leg, I think, but Heath just pins him down and damages the arm. Buddy Roberts hung up across the ropes by Undertaker. Jack taken out the ring by Heath onto the apron. And where's Heath going? Climbs out. Climbs out just to grab Jack by the ankle and drag him down. He's really, really going for it in this match. Crazy how well he's doing, actually. Undertaker fires Buddy Roberts into the corner. Now going to fire him across the ring. Oh, into the exposed turnbuckle, but Buddy actually falls and misses Undertaker's flying clothesline, so almost kind of got lucky to hit that turnbuckle. Heath took Jack down outside the ring, but was in no position to come in and break up that pin, so luckily Roberts kicked out. Luckily for Jack and Heath, anyway. And Roberts, I guess. Kick to the gut. Arm wringer from Buddy Roberts, and now Heath Slater hits what looked like a bit of a zigzag, I guess. Undertaker just like, I'm just going to pose mid-match. And now what's Buddy Roberts doing? Sending Undertaker into the corner, setting him up. Another jumping DDT. He could have put Cactus Jack away with this before. Why is he not going for the pin? They were distracted. He's going for the pin now. Now that Buddy Roberts is free to break it up. That's twice that Buddy Roberts cost Heath this match. Like, potentially. We don't know on that second one if he'd have got the pin, but the first time he got the pin, he definitely got the pin. Oh, Cactus Jack interrupting whatever Buddy Roberts had in mind there. But when he tries to pick him up, he drops down behind, punches him in the back of the neck. And now what's he got? A gutbuster? Oh, but Undertaker from behind as Jack rolls out the ring. Oh, just throws Buddy Roberts out. I thought he was going to try and finish Heath Slater then. Go after the weak target. But no, he follows Buddy Roberts out, in fact. Straight punch to the face and a running STO. No, Heath Slater not backing down. He's gaining confidence quickly in this match. Clothesline from Undertaker. Picks Roberts back up. And now Heath knocks him into the announce table and down. Heath is gaining confidence rapidly. I feel like this is an appropriate time to tell you a little story about Heath Slater in wrestling games. One time, me and my mate decided we were going to play Universe Mode years ago. This was probably like when Universe Mode was like new to the game near enough. And we were like, you know what, we'll both pick a guy and we'll just play any matches they get booked in and just see if either of us can win the world title. Cannot for the life remember who we picked. I have an inkling I might have picked Cody Rhodes. So it's a while ago because the last game Cody Rhodes was in, he was Stardust. But it was way before he was even close to leaving the games. It was quite a while ago. And I can't remember who my friend picked. But anyway, we decided for extra randomness we'd advance by a year. We'd just simulate a year. And when we did that and then advanced to the next row and then looked at how the land was lying, Heath Slater was World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown. And I believe we might have checked back and I think he might even have beat Undertaker at WrestleMania for it. I can't confirm that though, so this might be Undertaker's revenge. But yeah, Heath Slater in a year of simulating matches had somehow become World Heavyweight Champion on our game. And it's like, oh, Undertaker just hit the steps hard and Cactus Jack going with the sunset flip. 1, 2. Oh, he got it! That is the third match that's ended with that exact move. And Heath broke it up just after the 3. To the point where Cactus couldn't get up to instantly celebrate. He's up now, though. Cactus Jack advances. Daniel Bryan and Cactus Jack. Let's just go straight ahead and find out who's next. Bang, bang. Okay, that's the pleasantries out the way. It's Hell in a Cell time now. And the lights come on and you can see the cell. 6-man Hell in a Cell. 5 of. 4... that are qualifiers, and then the 2 that we've just seen win, Daniel Bryan and Cactus Jack, will meet the 4 winners in one final 6-man Hell in a Cell. And by the way, can I just point out, as Typhoon walks down to the ring, who won the Virginia, normal Virginia, not West, where Heath Slater's from, and nearly won that match. Wow. As he makes his way down to the ring, after beating Mojo Rawley in the Virginia qualifier, I think it was, off memory. Can I just point out, I said Cactus Jack better win for making this a bar leak for me. And so far, so good. He has to win 2 matches, and he's won 1 of them. So, only time will tell if he ends up Cactus Jack representing America in the World Cup. What a bizarre situation that would be. Anyway, Typhoon is in the ring. And if you can hear that, and you're an old school fan of wrestling, you may know who that was. You may know who's next. Oh, I like you. You've got a quick entrance. Good for you. Typhoon's having none of it, though. Typhoon's having absolutely none of that. Right, okay. Limit the dancing. Limit the dancing. I was enjoying you running down to the ring. Yeah, that's a lovely dance. Right, can we just, less of the Nation of Domination shtick and let's go. Oh, wow. That's not even Nation of Domination. No, don't do that hand salute. Come on. Come on, Tatanka. You got to the ring so fast and now you're just faffing about. Come on. Why is he threatening to karate chop the audience? Are we good? Oh, I had high hopes for that entrance not taking very long. It's a long episode already, Tatanka. Less of the posing. Okay, so, might be possible you're a little bit oversized or outsized in this match. But he is Johnny Wrestling. Imagine being Johnny Gargano's size and having to step inside a Hell in a Cell with a man the size of Typhoon. Just for starters, there's still 3 other men to come out. Imagine that. I'd just be like, no, you're alright. I think I'll just stand on the ramp while you put the cell down. If someone happens to break the wall down, then maybe I'll step in and try and win. But otherwise, I'll just take the L. I'll just stand out here and take the L, not being able to break up the pin. It's fine by me. But no, Johnny's right in there. That's right, Johnny is Johnny Wrestling, and I'm not a Beza Wrestling. Although I kind of am, because I'm WWE Beza on this channel, and that's basically what that is. Never mind, shut up. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, so, Who's next? Oh my god. Speaking of large men that are bigger than Johnny Gargano. By quite some measure. Hey! Hey, look at my butt. Okay, so Johnny Gargano qualified, I believe, maybe. Is he Ohio? Or is Lars Ohio? No, Lars qualified for somewhere else. No, Lars didn't qualify. Lars is one of the states beginning with C. Obviously not California, not Connecticut. I can't remember. But Lars didn't have to qualify, I'm pretty sure. I think Johnny did. Tatanka qualified in that Royal Rumble for North Carolina. Beating... Oh, look at him just walking... Whoa. He just shoulder barged Tatanka so hard that he ceased to exist temporarily. Wow, oversight on 2K's part or what? Right, what was I trying to say? Yeah, Tatanka won a Royal Rumble that included Ric Flair, the Hardy Boys. I can't even remember who else. I've just drawn a blank, but it was like a who's who of wrestling, and Tatanka won it. So like, alright mate, fair enough. Away you go, have fun. Oh wow, the big men do not stop coming and towering over Johnny Gargano, do they? Not having a lot of luck. Hey guys, it's Thursday. You know what that means. Who gets that? Who gets that? Let me know in the comments if you get that. If you get that reference, like. Right. Come on, Top Knot Luke. Walk down to the ring a little bit faster, please. Yes, it's definitely safe to step on. It's alright. There you go. Good man. So, come on. We've got this and 4 more 6-man Hell in a Cells to get through. We could do with your walk into the ring super quick. It'd be great. I'm gonna go in and edit everyone's entrance to Ultimate Warriors or something. Oh my god, speaking of long entrances. And speaking of large men that tower over Johnny Gargano. Here's your boss. But from back when he didn't care about your career, only his own. It's all about the ramp and running down it, get into the match, and let's get on with it. Oh, that wasn't bad for improvised. That actually wasn't bad. I wasn't going to try and do a Lemmy voice because I reckon 4 syllables of going would really hurt. So, I'm not going to try that. Come on, Triple H. Let's go. Come on. Triple H is like, I don't care how much of a time limit we're on. I stand for the exact same amount of seconds at the bottom of the ramp every time and stare at the crowd, whether it makes us overrun or not. Whether it means that a match has to be cut. Wow, look at Luke Harper and Typhoon squaring up in the background there. They aren't even waiting for this match to start. They're just like, they're ready to go. See if we get another view of them in the background. You can just about see Luke's arm there, but we need like another proper view. Oh no, Typhoon's walked away now. Been the bigger man, quite literally. He's never going to not be the bigger man. Look at him. So the other competitors basically surround the ring while Triple H does his entrance. Doesn't seem very intimidated by them. But hell, that'd be kind of a form of putting them over, wouldn't it? So Gargano, Lars, Luke Harper, Typhoon, someone else. And Triple H, my memory's so bad. Tatanka! I was just talking about how many people, how many greats he beat in his match, and I managed to forget him. This is a hell of a match. Especially for Johnny Gargano. I do not envy him. Probably going to win. Now that I've built up how much of an underdog he is all the way through these entrances. I reckon he wins. Kind of hard to bet against Triple H though. Hard to bet against Undertaker, and he just didn't get through the first round of this episode, so anything can happen in these matches, as we've proven. Oh my god, Johnny Gargano and Typhoon are going at it. And he's hit a dropkick and an Enziguri. He's actually taken Typhoon down. Go on then, Johnny. Oh, big slam by Lars to his boss. Uh-oh. Typhoon's got a grip on Johnny Gargano now. But Gargano knees him in these not inconsiderable gut. Kicks him in it as well. What's this? Oh, kind of like a Salida del Sol into a Crossroads combination. Johnny Gargano having to use his speed. Tatanka and Luke are just brawling outside the ring, by the way. That was like a frog knee drop. It wasn't even a splash. He didn't really splash across him. He just super kicked him and he just did not go down. He just punched him and he's barely moving. Kicks him in the stomach. Oh, Typhoon finally got a grip on him. And took him down, and my TV just went off. Slightly concerned about that. Why did my TV just go off? Nothing else seems to have. The recording still seems to be working. Oh, I hope we get entrance music for all the matches preceding this and this one. Right, anyway, where was I? Ah, my recording software appears to have just frozen. That'll be the point where the TV went off then. There is a bit of a delay, to be fair. Anyway, let's not pull the curtain back too much, shall we, guys? Typhoon's got Gargano across the ropes. Oh my god. Oh, Triple H just saved Johnny Gargano's life. And then Gargano just returned the favour and stopped Lars Sullivan from Gorilla Press slamming Triple H. We're not going to have had theme music up to this point now, unfortunately. Oh, he rolls through into the roundhouse kick. Johnny Gargano actually getting the better of Typhoon as a general rule so far, as a general theme of the match. Went for the pin. Lars broke it up, but he really didn't need to. Typhoon kicked out at 1. Now, Lars just laying into Typhoon. Gargano flips out of Triple H's attempt at, I think, like a backbreaker maybe. Snap suplex. Is Lars going to try and powerbomb Typhoon? Oh my god! He just did it as well. I have barely mentioned Tatanka and Luke Harper in this match so far, but Tatanka now going for a pin on Harper. Doesn't get the pin. Doesn't get the pin. Lars rolling out after being hit by Typhoon, and Typhoon goes back after Johnny. Triple H going for the pin. It's just cheap. It's just cheap. Luke Harper with the reverse DDT to Tatanka. Typhoon, huge slam on Triple H. My goodness, that was a big slam. And now Triple H running away from Typhoon. Oh! Discus lariat by Luke Harper. That's his finish. At least I think it is. Back elbow by Johnny. Oh, and Typhoon just splashes on Lars Sullivan. He managed to powerbomb him before, but couldn't manage a fall away slam. And paid the price. Now Typhoon's got Lars up. Oh, Tatanka's just put Luke Harper down. Gargano's recovering in the corner, shall we say. Triple H is out of the ring. Tatanka following him. And now Johnny following as well. Johnny Wrestling wants some of this outside the ring action. Big scoop slam by Typhoon again. Double clothesline by Tatanka. And now Luke Harper's after Johnny Gargano. We'll try and focus mostly on Lars and Typhoon, because they're the only two who can currently win the match. Back elbow by Lars. Oh my god, what's Luke Harper doing? Okay, I thought he was going to ram him into the outside ring post or something. Throws Tatanka into the ring. Lars with a huge display of strength, by the way, there. Kind of running power slam type move. Typhoon has to roll out. Has to take some time to recover. Oh. Okay, kind of 3 of them fighting. Luke Harper ducks out of that fight. And Johnny throws him back into it, but follows him in. And punts him in the ribs. Lars picks up Tatanka. Tatanka elbowing his way out of it. Johnny has Luke Harper up. Great display of strength by the little dude. Backbreaker by Tatanka. Power slam by Typhoon. Tatanka stalking Lars. Typhoon looking confident in the corner. Johnny standing over Luke Harper. Tatanka with a big Samoan drop to Lars Sullivan. Goes for the pin. It's Probably too many guys around. Yeah, Triple H breaks it up. Fireman's carry by Johnny Gargano. And an arm drag by Lars Sullivan. Well known for his arm drags. Triple H can't resist a crotch chop at some point in the match. And Johnny clears the ring of Luke Harper, but then follows him. Typhoon goes after Tatanka, and we're left with Lars Sullivan and his boss, who he just powerbombed into the bottom rope. Triple H's neck at an awkward angle there. Shot and shoulder block though. Good to see there's no permanent damage to Triple H after that move. Atomic drop to Typhoon, and Lars rolls out. Johnny sweeps the leg of Luke Harper. And whips him into the corner. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right, what's Johnny Wrestling got in mind here? Snake Eyes, perhaps? Triple H going for the pin. Oh my god, a lawn dart. Tatanka kicks out Triple H's pin. Luke Harper gets lawn darted into the middle turnbuckle. Johnny Wrestling going back after Typhoon. Gotta admit, he's got some guts. Goes for Luke Harper by the leg, but Harper kicks him in the knee. Running super kick, but Gargano catches it. Goes for an enziguri and Luke Harper dodges. And goes for another super kick and Johnny's out of the ring. Triple H with the spinebuster attempt. DDT from Tatanka though. Kick to the back of Lars by Typhoon, and then Tatanka reverse DDTs in. DDTs for everyone. When did someone take the turnbuckle off? I didn't even see that. Too much going on. Jumping Hurricane Rana off the middle rope by Luke Gallows, and then Tatanka's jumping chop. Doesn't look quite as impressive somehow after that. Back chop to Luke Harper. Shout out to Ric Flair. Oh! Discus Lariat! Goes for the pin. Johnny Gargano's in and he breaks it up. Typhoon was in no fit state to break that up. Luke Harper almost won there. Oh, full Nelson by Johnny. Oh, slams him face first. Going for the pin. There's too many guys around. Luke Harper breaks it up. Triple H out of the ring. Typhoon following him. Jawbreaker from Tatanka to Johnny. German suplex to Lars by Luke Harper. Johnny reverses Tatanka. Single arm DDT. He's rolling. Luke Harper picks Lars up. Sit down powerbomb. Typhoon's got Triple H back in the ring meanwhile. Johnny Wrestling with the reverse DDT. So Luke rolls out and Johnny drops the knee on Lars. Running power slam by Typhoon. My god. That probably just caused a typhoon somewhere. Triple H headbutts Typhoon. Wow, pulling out all the stops. Desperate times against a man that size. Desperate measures. Oh, Lars just showing off his strength here. Oh my god. Throwing Johnny Gargano around like a piece of meat. A very light piece of meat. Now focusing on Triple H. Tatanka lifts up the big man. Drops Typhoon with a belly to back suplex. And Lars just slams Triple H face first into the mat. Nothing fancy about that offense. Triple H tries to kick Lars. Lars catches him. Single arm spinebuster chokeslam hybrid move. But Triple H instantly fights back. Oh! Luke Harper lifts up Johnny Wrestling. Spinebuster from Triple H. And Luke Harper hits his signature move as well. Tatanka with the back elbow to Luke Harper though. Lifts him up into a fireman's carry. Samoan drop. Goes for the pin. Johnny Wrestling's getting up. Oh, Luke Harper kicked out. No one was actually there to break that up. Triple H hadn't noticed. Johnny Wrestling just floors Tatanka with the left hand. Triple H wants more of a Typhoon apparently for some reason. Johnny Wrestling wants more of both of them. Again, for some reason. Lars has Tatanka up by the neck. Tatanka, desperate times, call for desperate measures. Luke goes out to join the brawl outside the ring. Leaving just Tatanka and Lars in the ring. Oh, Triple H thrown in by Johnny. Johnny thrown in by Luke. Lars thrown out by Tatanka, but he's going to suplex him back in by the looks of things. Only man outside the ring at the moment is Typhoon. Johnny slammed down by Luke. Now where's Harper going? Lars rolls out. Triple H leaving the ring, going after Typhoon. Homage to Eddie Guerrero there with the rolling senton. Impressive for such a big guy. Back elbow to Tatanka from Luke Harper. He blocks the kick though. Oh, enziguri. Look at Luke Harper go. Look at that man go. Oh, kick to the face by Triple H. Typhoon takes Triple H out. Gargano kicks out of Luke Harper's pinfall attempt. Oh, goes for the headbutt, but eats a back elbow instead from Gargano. Drop kick by Johnny, and Luke's out. Now going after Triple H. The Tanker still recovering outside. Reverse DDT. What's Typhoon got in mind here? Oh, a bear hug slam. And now he's going for the pin. Johnny thought about attacking Triple H, but instead breaks up the pin. Smart wrestling by Johnny Wrestling. Now, what's he got in mind in the corner with Typhoon? These two have been, like, rivals throughout the match. Oh, is he going for the lawn dart again? So twice he's hit this, I think, on Typhoon. Or was it not Typhoon first time? Don't know, but Tanker and Triple H fighting outside the ring. Lars down. Luke down. Come on, Johnny. Take advantage. Oh, Lars trying to take advantage with crawling into the pin, but Johnny breaks it up. He ain't done. He ain't done. Oh, super kick. Just cleans Typhoon's clock. Pedigree to Tatanka. Johnny Wrestling. What's he got in mind? Oh, he went for the super kick to Typhoon. Triple H kicks him in the stomach. Blocks it. Goes for the belly to back suplex. Gargano flips out. Now here's that Salida del Sol into the crossroads type combination. Typhoon goes for the pin onto Tatanka after the pedigree. But Luke Harper broke it up. Luke Harper, discus clotheslining absolutely nobody. Lars is out. Everyone's down in the ring. Luke Harper's got his sights set on Triple H now. Slap from Typhoon to Tatanka. Discus lariat. Johnny going after Luke. Jawbreaker. Wow, huge splash in the corner by Typhoon. Another discus lariat to Johnny Wrestling. And now he's going for the pin. And he got it. Luke Harper picks up the win. And not a moment too soon, guys. I've got about 25 seconds left on my PS4's recording, seeing as my recording software crashed. Woo! So, without further ado, Luke Harper joins Cactus Jack and Daniel Bryan. Let's move on to the next match. Okay, time for one hell of an interesting match, I guess, would be the way to describe this. Kicking things off with the only potential representative of Nevada, after Papa Shango beat the Godfather in the gimmick qualifiers in round 1. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Loosest usage of the word legend of all time. But he is on the game as a legend. And he is from Nevada. Literally the best thing Jim Neidhart ever did was produce Natalya, because she is approximately 17,408 times the wrestler that he is, or ever was. Well done. You can do a squat with assistance from a rope. I'm very proud of you. And also piggyback on the Heart Foundation thing. Piggyback on all their talent. Okay, time for some actual talent coming from a wrestling family. There's a few big names in this match, and there's also a few what the hell, why are they here names. It's a nice mixed bag, and I'm guessing one of the what the hell people is going to win based on how this entire qualifying process has gone, guys. But yeah, Randy Orton. Orton. I really like that hoodie. Like, a lot. That's really cool. That's a really cool, man. So, Randy Orton obviously representing Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. But did he have to qualify? I don't remember him qualifying. No. I'm pretty sure he's the only guy in the game from Missouri. So, 2 guys that haven't had to qualify so far. That will change. That will change. So speaking of what the hell, why are they here? Fandango actually won his qualifying round. So yeah, that's a thing. I think he's main. Did he win a qualifying round? I feel like he did. I feel like he had like one guy to beat. Maybe two. More likely to win a triple threat than a one-on-one. Not 100% sure on that. Did Fandango qualify? My memory is just like... I've done so many of these matches now. I just can't remember what's gone on in different ones. I'm just starting to draw a blank. It's just starting to be too much information being stuffed into my head all at the same time. Nice hop over the top rope. Ah, right, so Fandango's here. And again, what the hell, how are they here? Pretty sure Aiden English qualified. I feel like Aiden English is from Illinois, so there was definitely qualifiers for that. I feel like that's the qualifier that he came out of in round 2. Pre-Rusev Day, Aiden English. Speaking of Rusev Day, Bulgaria will be represented. Rusev will be representing them. He's the only Bulgarian. And I'm not even sure if you can set an event to take place in Bulgaria, but apparently you can't set it to be in Russia. And I figured, well, we don't have any Russians anyway, so we need a home country being represented in it. So I thought, well, Bulgaria's close. So yeah, that's happening. And Rusev had a pro-Russian gimmick for a while as well. So it works. Right. I promise you the last two aren't what are they doing in a big match like this, guys. They are big match guys. As well as Randy Orton. But like, we have had a bit of a hodgepodge so far, haven't we, guys? But time for the big match, guys. Starting with Big Match John. Big Match John. John Cena sucks. I sing that along when I'm at a live show, out of affection, not because I believe it. It's kind of like Kurt Angle's "You Suck" at this point. It's like, no one chanting "You Suck" at Kurt Angle really hates Kurt Angle. And even though I know some people singing it at Cena hate him, and it was born out of hate for him, I kind of feel like half the fans are chanting it just because it's fun now. So I'm in that camp. Right. That was good scene. A nice shot. Nice shot entrance. That's what we need. We need more of them. Come on, don't faff about too much now. Oh yeah, he's got some on the ropes yet. I remember. It'd be funny if he threw it and it hit the cell that's hanging above because he threw it a bit high and it just like flopped and landed just outside the ring or just inside the ring or something. That'd be pretty funny. Anyway, you can't see me. I wish I couldn't see you because that would mean I was on to the final entrance. Come on. Show me not John Cena. Thank you. That's not John Cena. Well done. Show me another not John Cena. No, that is John Cena. Not tricking me by showing me the back of his head. That's still John Cena. Oh, here we go. The man! Oh, yeah. That long entrance. Why did everyone with long entrances get through? Seems to be the pattern. Maybe the game's just trying to, like, screw me over. Make my final video, like, 2 hours long or something. By the way, there's 2 Goldberg attires. There's his WCW attire and his 2004 attire, which is this one, which is his WWE attire. Every time I've chosen random, and every time so far it's come up with this one. Someone at 2K has a little fetish for Goldberg and his little tight boxers. I mean, okay, yeah, Budgie Smugglers is no better, but it's a bit more standard. This just looks like boxer shorts. But, yeah, in a 50-50 randomizer, same results come out like 3 times now. Which isn't the most unlikely thing to ever happen. It's like a 1 in 8 chance of that happening. Right then. So, Randy Orton, John Cena, Goldberg, Jim Neidhart, Fandango, and Aiden English. I feel like this could be a lot more entertaining as the world's most brutal 6-man tornado tag. It'd be a lot more fun. Just put like the top guys against the why you hear people. Aiden English got Goldberg in a headlock. Probably not the smartest thing you've ever done there, Aiden. Suplexes him over though. Aiden English taking it to Goldberg. Cena and Orton reviving their rivalry. This is round about the right era for Cena actually to be in a rivalry with Orton. And Orton DDTing him. Fandango and Jim Neidhart fighting outside the ring. Oh, here we go. Goldberg's got hold of Aiden English. Not going to end well for you this, Aiden. You know that, right? Oh, the power. Oh, Cena, electric chair to Orton. Now what's Goldberg got in mind for English now? Oh, fall away slam. Get over there. I don't know what's going to be more entertaining. Watching Cena and Orton go at it one more time. Or watching Goldberg utterly destroy Aiden English now that he's got the upper hand. I sure as hell am not watching an awful lot of Neidhart versus Fandango. Cena's actually been the first to roll out. But Orton went after Neidhart. Oh, and pokes him in the eye. Doesn't want to take the Gorilla Press slam, clearly. Aiden English, scoop slamming Goldberg. Nice drop kick from Orton. Neidhart's out and Orton goes straight after Fandango, beating him down. Goldberg back in it now. Aiden English in trouble. Goodbye. Get over my head. And finally, Aiden English does the smart thing and rolls out. And oh my god, Goldberg and Cena going at it. Going for a pump handle of some description. Pump handle overhead suplex to Cena. And then kicks him in the back for good measure. Kicks him in the back again. He literally just sat him up so he could kick him in the back again. Now going for the pin, which Neidhart is having none of. Absolutely none of. I'm quite enjoying the prospect of Goldberg versus Cena. Especially 2010 Cena. Like, sweet Jesus. He was going for like a submission hold on Goldberg then. I don't think Goldberg is ever going to tap out. But Neidhart is on fire with breaking things up in this match. He is not for losing. Oh. Big right hand from John Cena from Big Match John. And a belly to back suplex. Aiden English wants to win. Orton dives over Fandango to break up that pin. And Cena goes around and attacks Fandango. He's like, you were left unattended. Aiden English just took Goldberg out a second after he came into the ring whilst doing an elbow drop towards Neidhart. Then Aiden English is trying to escape. Goldberg just went over the top rope. Goldberg isn't that tall. Why has he got that animation? Orton's outside the ring now. And Aiden English has a chin lock on Goldberg. A head and chin lock. Oh, you poor fool. Cena slammed down by Neidhart though. Fandango working over Cena. Working over the arm at the moment. Neidhart breaks it up. Powerbomb from Goldberg to English. Yeah. Made that look so easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, English. English. Don't turn round. Don't turn round. Oh! Fandango tried saving him and everything, but no dice. No dice. Oh my god, what's Goldberg going to do to Fandango? Oh, nothing. Nothing. They got interrupted. Fandango actually fires Goldberg into the corner. Uh-oh. Goldberg's got Fandango in the corner now. And English! The young guys, the young whippersnappers, double teaming Goldberg, getting him out of the ring. Deadlift gut wrench by Cena to Orton. Fandango still sat in the corner, and now Jim the Anvil Neidhart sticking the shoulders in as Goldberg punches Aiden English in the head outside the ring. English rakes the eyes though. Now what's he doing? Oh, Cena doing squats with Randy Orton in a suplex position. Alright. As he does. Sweeps the leg, does Orton. Cena breaks out. European uppercut. Orton's known for his European uppercuts, not Cena. Kick to the gut. And a typical terrible Cena suplex. I don't know why he couldn't do a vertical suplex, but he never really could. Elbow drop. English fancies a bit of big match John. No, he doesn't. No, he was just getting away from Goldberg, I think. Goldberg, however, into the ring. Oh, 5-knuckle shuffle from Cena. Aiden English is running from Goldberg at this point. But gets the arm drag when Goldberg eventually catches up with him. And then gets punched by Cena for his troubles. Oh, side slam. Goldberg going for the pin on Orton. Kicks out. It was only a 5-knuckle shuffle, to be fair. What's Cena doing? Rushing the AA. Should have waited for him to, you know, get up. Oh, not good. Oh, Enziguri, though. Goldberg and Orton going at it now. Oh, yes. What's Neidhart got in mind for Fandango? Lifts him up. Power slam. Goes for the pin. Aiden English. And Jim Neidhart just won. I told you he was determined not to lose. Goldberg, Randy Orton, and John Cena were in that match. And Jim Neidhart won. It's Fandango's fault, that. 100% Fandango's fault. Alright. 4 down, 2 to go, and then the final. Whew. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to any of you that are sticking through this. This is an ordeal. Maybe it's because I'm having to commentate the whole thing and it's killing my voice. I don't know, but Larry Zbysko's here to make it all better. He's going to take over commentary. Oh no, wait, no, he's wearing wrestling tights. It's even worse. So far, Daniel Bryan, Cactus Jack, Luke Harper, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Not exactly the all-star lineup I was expecting for the America final. I mean, Daniel Bryan, fair enough, but still. People who have definitely not made it thus far that we can definitely count out include The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg, John Cena, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker. All were eligible and will not be in the final match. But this guy might be. This guy actually won a qualifier as well. Won a state qualifier. Yes, with that face paint on. I think, off the top of my head, was it Michigan that he won? And he beat RVD and Rhino and someone else. Ridiculous. Larry Zbysko won a qualifier as well, and I can't remember what state that was. No idea. All of it is kind of melting into one in my head now. Honestly, I just want to know who's going to be representing America, but there's only one way to find that out, right, folks? Woo! Probably doesn't help. Just pulling back the curtain, breaking the fourth wall a little bit here. Probably doesn't help. This is like the 4th recording in a row I've made. Oh, okay, business has picked up. Let's add Batista soon to be on the list of megastars who won't be representing America. Add him to the list. On the scrap heap with Stone Cold and Goldberg and John Cena and The Rock. And Undertaker. And Roman Reigns, let's face it, is a huge name. Ric Flair, Braun Strowman. Take some current names. It's crazy the list of people that, with 12 men left to try and qualify, are already out. Already just gone. Right, come on, Batista. We ain't got time for you to be dancing around before you climb in the ring. Oh. You know what? Connor was thinking of standing up to Batista then and he thought better of it. Took his time getting out the ring though, didn't he? Batista got massive ears. Like, massive ears. They're like 3/4 of his head. Right, come on. Who's next? Who's next? It's not Goldberg. We've had him. We've had him. He's out. He's out because Jim Neidhart went through. Who booked that? Like, seriously, if you imagine this is a kayfabe show and someone actually booked that finish. Who was like, you know what, I can't choose between Goldberg, Orton, and Cena, so we're going to have none of them go through. Ready, willing, and Gable. Looking very confident considering Batista's standing in the ring. Who literally probably eats your body weight for each meal. Okay, he looks less confident now. He's just noticed Batista in the ring. But I think Batista's actually climbed out. And Batista's yep, he's giving Chad Gable some space. Obviously, no rush. Okay, nice. Nice and to the point. That Chad, well done. Are we going to see the next guy now? Come on, you don't have to do much more walking around pointing at yourself. Good. Good, 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 good. Next, 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 next. Who's next? Oh. We've got some lighting shenanigans. Oh, it's Mr. Money in the Bank cash-in extraordinaire. With his extremely realistic hairline on the game. Like, wait till you get a shot at the top of his head. Where's all that hair come from? Okay, he's got a full head of hair. Might as well give Hulk Hogan a full head of hair if you're going to play that game. They did give Ric Flair a six-pack in old games, though, to be fair, so, you know. But these games are sort of gearing more and more towards the realism and the look how good the game looks, and then they give Baron Corbin that haircut. Right. So how many are out here now? Is this number 5? I think it is, yeah. I'm not going to try and name them because at this moment in time it won't work. I think we've just got one more guy to get out here. And I think he's probably bigger than Baron Corbin. So fun times. Fun times, big guys. And Chad Gable was just playing the Johnny Gargano role in this match. Here he is. He's fixed his leg and he wants to represent America in the World Cup. He no longer has 3 knees. Does still have noodles for hair though. Not as bad as that Freebird Muppet from before though. Is it Buddy Roberts? He actually looked like Super Noodles on his head. Sid does actually, to be fair. Now he's walked out into the light. He does a bit. No, he's not in shadow. Right, I know you had a leg injury, but I could hop to the ring faster than this. Come on, let's go. Okay, you should be getting there in no time with massive strides like yours, Sid. Come on, you're like 6'9" or something. His music's quite cool, actually. The psycho bit's a bit cliche, but when it actually kicks in, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun little beat it's got. Oh, Sid gets Sid Pyro. Kind of on the cell. Very good. Very good, very good. Right! Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, Connor knocked back into the corner. Batista thrown out the ring by Zbyszko. Snake eyes for Connor. And a delayed suplex for Chad Gable by Sid. How did you get paired up with Sid, Chad? Who did you upset to have that happen? Batista struggling outside the ring against the living legend. Oh, not anymore. Oh, runs him in, picks him up like a spinebuster, but then just runs him into the cage. Very nice, well done, Batista. Drop kick takes Sid off his feet from Chad Gable. Whew! That was a powerful drop kick. Now he's going to go for the DDT. Oh no, he's going for a suplex. Nope, Sid's like, no. It's not happening. It's not happening. Oh my god, these matches are so chaotic. It's really hard to keep up with them. Backslide driver by Chad Gable. And he's actually made Sid roll out. Connor flips Baron over, and then Chad flips himself over to take Connor out, and now goes after Baron. Zbyszko catches an elbow from Batista, and a huge lariat. Shin breaker to Connor. Sid, you should have more sympathy for people's legs than that. Like, oh, Corbin just throws Gable across the ring with one arm. Batista going for a pin on Zbyszko, but only gets a one. Connor pinning Sid up in the corner and got by his throat, and Corbin's punching Gable in the opposite corner. Meanwhile, on another corner, Batista is taunting Zbyszko to his feet, and a shoulder tackle from the middle rope from Batista. Wow. Gable out. Corbin out. Connor down. Sid off the ropes. Does nothing because Batista grabs Connor by the head. Sid goes after Zbyszko. Launches him into the corner. Back elbow by Zbyszko. Corbin throws Gable by his hair, and Zbyszko just kicks Sid down. What's Connor got in mind here? Got a half crab on Batista. Yeah, you're going to make the animal tap out with just a random half crab from a not very technically minded wrestler, of course. Oh, back elbow to Zbyszko though. And now Corbin feels he's not done enough damage to Gable to roll him in the ring and pin him. But no, he hasn't. And Zbyszko just reversed a powerbomb from Connor into a facebuster, by the way. Then Corbin just flattened Gable with a left hand. Sid trying to pin Batista. Barely got a one count, to be honest. Chad went for the single leg takedown and just gets floored by Corbin for his troubles. Sid punches Batista stiff in the side of the head, then kicks him in the back. Splash on the middle rope by Zbyszko. What is going on in this match? Everyone's pulling out all the stops. Now Corbin just punching Gable down. But Gable hits the DDT. Wow, look at the strength from Batista, and Sid is down. Corbin is out to recover. Batista is beating down Sid. What has Gable got in mind here? He doesn't even know. Goes after Connor. And knocks him out of the ring. And now Zbyszko and Chad going after him. And Batista going for a pin. Zbyszko having none of it. I think Corbin would have been there to break it up as well. Was that from a spinebuster? Maybe from a Batista bomb? I think it was a spinebuster. Well, either way, it had a chance. It had a chance. Now Corbin seems to be stalking Sid at a guess. And double axe handle from the middle rope. Connor flapjacks Gable. Zbyszko bounces Batista off the turnbuckle and then throws him across the ring. Connor with a German suplex to Corbin. Oh, and then just in the middle of like a big shout to the crowd, Zbyszko punches him in the back. Now Chad Gable trying to roll him up. Connor's having none of it, and Connor gets saved from a potentially embarrassing roll-up loss. Belly to back suplex and a Batista bomb from Batista to Zbyszko. Oh, he kicked out. I couldn't quite tell what the count was up to because there's no actual physical ref. Wait, that's Chad Gable's finisher as well. He doesn't bridge the suplex though. Maybe a mistake. Although there are a lot of guys about. Oh! Takes out Batista. And then Sid takes out Corbin. 3. Chad Gable just won! What on earth is going on? This is the weirdest thing ever. Even the game took a while to process that. Right, Next match. Final qualifier before the final. This is so bizarre. Daniel Bryan. Who won the second one? Drawing a blank. Cactus Jack. Luke Harper. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Chad Gable. And the winner of this match will compete to represent America in the World Cup. What on earth is going on in this video? Anyway, here's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to restore some sanity. At least I'm not having to say that with a straight face while he's walking to the ring with his stupid dragon wings on. At least the 91 Ricky managed to beat 94 Ricky in his ridiculous attire. Because that would have been like trying to say, here's Ricky Steamboat with his dragon wings to restore some sanity with a straight face. It would have been quite the challenge, guys. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, Ricky's out here. Good for him. You're not going to win because you're a big star. Bam Bam, you're not going to win. You're a big star. Like... It's been pretty oh, God. I'm not sure if that was like a glitch or if that was him nodding ridiculous. I think it's him nodding ridiculously fast, but that just looked really weird. How fast can a man nod? Nod again. Shows your party piece so you can nod faster than the speed of light. Okay, so Bam Bam won the New Jersey qualifier to get here. That nod wasn't quite as freakishly fast, to be honest. But, yeah, nice brisk entrance. Well done, Bam Bam. I appreciate that. Speaking of brisk, Big Show in his gimmick qualifier against his present-day self won in, like, 3 minutes or something ridiculous. I don't know, I didn't time it, I didn't check how long the match was, but it felt like it was about 3 minutes. He just absolutely decimated current-day Big Show. Then got through the Florida qualifiers, I want to say, which had their own episode because there's quite a few people. I think there was like 14, and then he did splitting into like 5 matches, and he managed to come. You know, back when the biggest, baddest, best wrestlers did win the matches before this went into Bizarro World for some reason. Yeah, then he got through that as well. Now, can he win this match and the next match back to back and represent America in the World Cup? This man might have something to say about that. This is quite a good little match coming together, actually. Considering these are all the ones that were kind of left over because they hadn't been picked by the randomizer. It can turn into a good little match. Ricky Steamboat, Big Show, Eddie Guerrero, who was second. Why can I never remember the second person, the second winner I couldn't remember before. And now I can't remember who's second in this match. Come on, cameraman. Help me out. I think I should see someone about my memory. I think I've got problems. Bam Bam! Right there. All of these men have wrestled for WCW and WWF. And all bar one have wrestled for WWE. Oh no. Yeah, all bar one have wrestled for WWE as well, because I don't think Bam Bam ever has. But Ricky Steamboat had that program with Chris Jericho in like 2005. I already can't remember who this is. Oh. Yeah. The wrestling news sites haven't forgotten who this is. Okay, so he hasn't wrestled for WCW. Breaking the pattern there, Rich. Judging by how this has been going so far, I'm going to put my money on Rich Swann. Rich Swann's winning this. Judging by just how bizarre a lot of these matches have been. Thing is, if I had longer, I would have done everything like one-on-one or as best I could. Just because it's much more likely to get the best guys to win. Whereas, to be honest, as long as there's someone bad enough to take the pin, anyone can win a multi-man match at pretty much any point. You know, so like, it creates this like chaotic environment. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's just I'm sure you guys would rather be seeing a 6-man Hell in a Cell between Stone Cold, The Rock, John Cena, Goldberg, Undertaker, Triple H. I don't know how many I've named, but those sort of names. Than Chad Gable and... I mean, if this was real, maybe you'd want to see Chad Gable and Daniel Bryan and that getting the rub and getting pushed in there and what have you. You know, and they put on a great match. And yeah, I get that. Here's Ricky Morton, by the way. I get that. I understand that. But I feel like in the game, you just want the best guys to progress. Not Chad Gable and Jim Neidhart. Let's face it, no matter whether we're talking about in the game or in real life, or whether you want to push the best wrestlers or the biggest stars, Jim Neidhart is not getting into that match if you get to choose them. So, yeah, okay. Penultimate one of these. Final one before the actual final. Steamboat's out. Rich Swann tried to take Bam Bam out. No dice. Tries again. Big Show followed Steamboat out. Not going to end well for Steamboat, that. This isn't going to end well for Rich Swann either. Samoan drop. Is this Robert Gibson? Or is it Ricky Morton? Which one did I say? I think it's Ricky Morton. And I think I might have said Ricky Morton. I hope I did. Because it's Ricky Morton, I'm pretty sure. Backflip out of the backbreaker scenario by Rich Swann. Good athleticism, but now Bam Bam's got hold of him again, so he's in trouble. Speaking of in trouble, Ricky Steamboat on the apron after Big Show takes him down. And Eddie Guerrero hasn't really seemed to mount much offense in this match so far. Oh, Bam Bam showing his strength. Oh! Eddie and Ricky just had a moment. Martin, not Steamboat. Face to face. Oh, Bam Bam's got Rich Swann up. Interesting use of grip to hold him up there. And Eddie rolls out to get some respite. And now, oh! Bam Bam and Ricky Morton just flattened Rich Swann. Oh my god. No messing about there. They both just punched him, like, plain and simple. Nice drop kick from Bam Bam. Martin rolls out, and now Big Show and Bam Bam double teaming Ricky Steamboat with a DDT. And now Eddie's got something to say about this. Oh, Big Show's not allowing that pin. Did you see him, like, float? Anti-gravity Big Show. The giant that gravity forgot. Alright, so Rich Swann going after Bam Bam again. Not sure how wise that is. Ricky Steamboat going after Big Show. Not sure how wise that is. But he's getting the upper hand at the moment. Rates the back. Isn't that like a really heelish thing to do? And Ricky Steamboat's the eternal babyface. Neck whip. Oh, Bam Bam just powerbombed Rich Swann on the outside. My goodness. Big Show rolls out. Rich Swann is rolled in. Bam Bam runs away from Ricky Steamboat, obviously. Bam Bam going for the pin on Rich Swann, but gets a 0 count thanks to Ricky Steamboat. Oh! Eddie Guerrero with his trademark senton slingshot in. But now Ricky Morton. Oh my god. Going for the pin off the Shinbreaker. I can't even do their names. Going for another pin. Big Show takes down Steamboat. Eddie kicks out at 1. Rich Swann went for a foot stomp like the coup de grace, but Big Show had moved Bam Bam out the way. And then Bam Bam was feeling grateful, but then Big Show was like, no, wouldn't thank me yet, mate. Would not thank me yet. Rich Swann with the back elbow to Big Show. And the Enziguri takes him down. Ricky Steamboat just about getting up outside the ring. Now Rich Swann got big plans. And again, now Bam Bam ruins his plans to jump on Big Show. Wow, backflip from Gibson. Sleeper from Steamboat on Eddie. Gibson tried breaking it up, but I think Big Show actually stopped him. Eddie gets the jawbreaker though, does get out of it. Gibson knocks Morton. Knocks. Oh my god, knocks Big Show off the apron. Eddie rolls out. Bam Bam's out. Left with just Ricky Steamboat and Rich Swann in the ring. Neck flip. Whip thing. Ricky Steamboat feeling pretty confident. The only man standing in the ring. But Bam Bam's in. Bam Bam's in to ruin your day, Ricky. But he went back out. I think he's going after whoever that is. Martin. Oh, double team on the outside. Double DDT. Ricky Steamboat got the Wow, look at the speed Bam Bam got in. Look at the speed everyone got in except Big Show, who's just been double DDT'd. Here is finisher, the flying crossbody, and everyone got in to stop him pinning Rich Swann. Well, not to stop him pinning Rich Swann, but to stop him winning the match and then therefore losing. It wasn't a favour to Rich Swann, let's be honest. DDT from Martin to Bam Bam. And meanwhile, we're seeing the three amigos to Rich Swann from Eddie Guerrero. Ricky Steamboat's just taking all this situation in. Big Show went for a powerbomb and Martin punches him in the head and gets away from it. Steamboat goes for the pin on Bam Bam and Eddie's having none of it. Now Big Show goes for the pin on Rich Swann after the three amigos from Eddie and Steamboat's having none of it. But as he breaks up the pin, Eddie DDTs him. Martin's out. Steamboat's out. Eddie Guerrero's got a plan for Big Show, it would seem. Running the ropes. My God, what's he doing? Jumping single arm DDT. Get out of the ring. Oh no, he doesn't. He gets straight back up to his feet. Rich Swann gets out of the ring though, thanks to Bam Bam. And then Big Show hits a running STO and says, that's it. Eddie Guerrero is done. But Martin is back in the ring to make sure no one gets the pin. And now they're all interrupting each other, as per usual. As per usual. Bam Bam just got slammed down hard by Rich Swann outside the ring. Flying head scissors from Ricky Steamboat to Ricky Martin. And a fist drop for good measure. Jumping back kick from Eddie Guerrero to get out of that situation. Now Eddie building confidence. This is why the fans always loved him. Oh well, when they were supposed to. He was very good at making them hate him as well. Now, Eddie looks like he's heading up top. Is he feeling froggy? Bam Bam getting thrown around by Rich Swann outside the ring at the moment. Oh, he is feeling froggy. Goes for the pin. Ricky Steamboat hasn't seen him. Has he won? He's won! Finally, a big star wins the match. Eddie Guerrero into the final Fatal 6-Way that's coming up straight away after this brief celebration. There he is. Let's just get straight into it. No messing about. Alright, so this crazy ride nearly coming to an end. Eddie Guerrero still in the ring. Waiting for his interesting selection of opposition, to say the least. First up, Cactus Jack. Is Cactus going to go the whole hog and make me not completely regret letting him in and making it 31 men and a 7-match process that's probably going to be like a 2-hour video or something? I haven't even really been paying too much attention to... I'm sorry guys, my cat's just decided he's having a mad 5 minutes and he's kind of like almost doing like the Michael Jackson Thriller side to side thing past the bedroom door. And there's nothing, there's nothing out there, no toys, no bugs that I know of, no nothing, he's just going loopy. Anyway, enough about my cat. Follow him on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and you'll be able to find him through me, I would imagine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've not been paying particular attention to the time that the total time that this video is going to be, but it's going to be a while. Anyway, he's got a fresh shirt on. Got a fresh yes shirt. Easy for me to say. Try saying that 10 times fast. Fresh yes shirt. No, fresh yes shirt. Got it. Got it. Just once though. Yeah. Debri's back. This is a strange final 6 of all the wrestlers from the US. Not because Daniel Bryan's on the screen at all. Like, I could fully see him getting into the final 6. I'm just thinking about who's yet to come out. Eddie Guerrero's fine as well, like former WWE champion. Retained it at WrestleMania, had a big moment, you know. Greatly respected, Hall of Fame, you know. Yada yada yada. Great career. Well, certain sections of it. But, yeah, definitely some interesting choices. Like this one. Why on earth are you here? You shut up. And stop faffing with that stupid beard of yours. Not a Neidhart fan, in case you hadn't gathered, guys. Oh, God. It's just bizarre. Why is he in this match? How's he got... I mean, okay, he didn't have to qualify because Godfather didn't get past Papa Shango. Which, let's be honest, Godfather would probably have beat Neidhart one-on-one, hopefully. So this would never have happened. So it's all Papa Shango's fault, really. He didn't even make it into the World Cup representing Parts Unknown because he got beat by Sting. So, was it worth it, Papa Shango? It might be Jim Neidhart representing America. Look what you've done, Charles Wright. Charles Wright got a Twitter. If Jim Neidhart wins, I'm going to send him some abuse. It's definitely his fault. Anyway, Luke Harper. People are always keen for him to get a bit of a push. So, how about winning the World Cup? Is that good enough? Who won the New York qualifier? He's fired lots of imaginary arrows. I wonder if his budget allows for this many. More importantly, I wonder where they come down. Do they land in the audience? That could be dangerous. His budget has allowed for a new vest, I've noticed. It's not that dirty white vest he used to wear. So that's good. That's good. He's always getting paid well. Can afford a new vest. I mean, they're like a good few dollars, you know. So good for him. He's definitely made at least $4 since starting a WWE. So, not so bad. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like breaking the fourth wall. It's like 11 o'clock at night or something. No, it's 25 to 11 at night. This is like with over 2 hours into the recording at this point. I don't know what it'll be once I cut it down, but I've been recording this video for over 2 hours. And then I think the last 3 days worth of videos, I think it was, I've just recorded back to back to back to back with this one. And then I have to deal with Jim Neidhart getting into the final. And potentially winning and potentially representing America in the World Cup. I'm not sure I can cope if he actually wins. I'm not sure I can deal with that. I'm not sure how I would handle that. I could handle anyone else. I could handle Chad Gable. I could handle Luke Harper. I could handle anyone else. It's not Jim Neidhart. Like, it's not like a megastar selection with your Stone Colds and your Goldbergs and Brock Lesnar's and what. Brock Lesnar didn't even make it through the Minnesota qualifiers. It's crazy. Yeah, it's not exactly like that megastar collection, but it's not a bad selection. Except Jim the Anvil Neidhart. It's a good, like, mid-card and or main eventer for a small period of career selection. Like, that's what everyone in this match is, let's be honest. It's Daniel Bryan and Eddie Guerrero going at it. Wow, what people wouldn't give to see that. Jim Neidhart with the upper hand on Chad Gable. Can we just not have Jim Neidhart hit any offensive moves? Like, maybe I should have just selected to be Jim Neidhart and put the pad down. But I didn't, so now he's suplexing Chad Gable. Oh! Running butt bump in the corner to Luke Harper. That would have stung. And Eddie Guerrero just kind of can't decide who he wants to splash, so he hits both of them, but not very well. Doesn't get the pin on Luke Harper. I would have been okay with him getting the pin. Short match would have been fine. Eddie Guerrero winning would have been fine. Overhead belly suplex from Luke Harper. He does not think it would have been fine. He wants to win. Daniel Bryan and Cactus Jack are having a bit of a go around. And now Cactus is out the ring. Gable's got Neidhart down. Daniel Bryan was going for a full Nelson on Luke Harper. That didn't go well. Uppercut to Eddie Guerrero as well. Oh, but Eddie Guerrero starts firing back. Can have a fiery Latino temperament when he wants to. Spinning suplex. Luke Harper only out as far as the apron. Neck breaker to Daniel Bryan from Cactus Jack. And now just punching him in the head mercilessly. Jim Neidhart whipped into the corner and forearmed by Chad Gable. Very nice. What's Eddie Guerrero doing here? Oh, springboard crossbody to the outside onto Luke Harper. Pulling out all the stops in this final, these guys. Jim, just stay outside the ring. No, never mind, he's back in. He throws Gable out. Hopefully he decides to follow. Yes, he does. He can't win from out there. Daniel Bryan and Eddie Guerrero were the only men in the ring for a second then, but we don't get to see them square off just yet, because Harper and Jack came back in. Neck breaker from Daniel Bryan to Cactus Jack. Luke Harper looks like he's setting up for a powerbomb. He is. Oh, sit down powerbomb. Daniel Bryan scoots out of the scoop slam and hits a reverse DDT. Oh my god, that oversell. DDT from Daniel Bryan. Oh, clothesline from behind from Mick Foley, and Eddie Guerrero needs to roll out now. Jack taking it to Daniel Bryan in the corner, but Bryan reverses into a DDT. Luke Harper looks very uncomfortable. Yes, kicks to Cactus Jack. First sign that I've noticed of a signature. And the fans are getting behind Daniel Bryan. Here comes the headshot. Someone break up that pin! Oh, Chad Gable kicked out. Thank you, Chad. Can we have a thank you, Chad chant, please? Butterfly suplex by Luke Harper. Very nice. Goes for the pin on Daniel Bryan, and Eddie's having none of that. Fine with Jim Neidhart winning, though. Apparently, everyone is. No one brought that up. Oh, Cactus Jack reversed the suplex. Luke Harper with the gator roll. But then Jim Neidhart showing his determination not to lose again. I hope I've not cursed this match in the same as last one. Oh my god. Overhead. Hand to throat suplex. That wasn't belly to belly. There was no belly on belly contact there. He just grabbed him by the throat and threw him over his head. Eddie and Cactus fighting outside the ring. Chad Gable still recovering outside the ring. Daniel Bryan whipped into the corner. Then Luke Harper whipped into a different corner with no turnbuckle pad. How do I keep missing this? By Jim Neidhart, who goes for the pin off it. Eddie Guerrero's like, no, 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 no. Not gonna happen. Oh, slams Luke Harper down by his head. Daniel Bryan lifts Chad Gable up, but Gable scoots behind. Chad applying an arm lock. Good recovery, Baser. I said completely the wrong name. DDT from Eddie to Cactus Jack. Goes for the pin. Luke Harper goes for the pin. Chad Gable's just breaking up pins everywhere. Lunatic. And now elbowing Jim Neidhart in the head, which is absolutely fine by me. Oh! Luke Harper went for the spinning lariat, but Daniel Bryan cut him off with a back kick. Had to beat him to the, I'd say to the punch, but to the kick. Like there, so, and he did. Oh, we're having a pile driver from Cactus Jack here. No, he goes for the powerbomb. Eddie Guerrero punches his way out of it. Drops down. But then Cactus Jack runs in and bulldogs Eddie. Eddie rolls out. Whatever Jim had in mind, Luke Harper blocked. But got a Russian leg sweep for his troubles. Now, oh, I was going to say what's Gable got in mind there, but we'll never find out because of Jim Neidhart. Daniel Bryan out the ring courtesy of Cactus Jack. Oh, and Jim Neidhart going for a pin on Gable, but Jack saw it. Jack sensed it and he came back in. Thank goodness for that. This could actually happen. That's the worrying thing. This could actually happen. Guerrero, snapmare to Cactus Jack. Oh, straight jacket German suplex from Gable. Oh, I thought he had him, but no, 2 count. I thought he had him. I thought Gable was going to represent America. That would have been crazy. Get in the ring, Daniel Bryan. Says Luke Harper. Now, what's Chad Gable got in mind here? He's got Jim Neidhart in his sights. Oh, a senton! Taking a page out of Akira Tozawa's book. What's Luke Harper got in mind? Oh! Viva la Razza with Eddie in the match. He goes for Eddie's trademark senton. Eddie kicks out of Jack's pin. Daniel Bryan let go, presumably to try and break up the pin. But didn't need to in the end. Oh, Neidhart reverses whatever Gable was going for there. And just throws him by his hair. Wasn't very sportsmanlike. Oh, Cactus Jack raking the eyes of Eddie Guerrero. That wasn't very sportsmanlike either. Jim Neidhart and Eddie Guerrero teaming up on Cactus Jack. And why is that happening? Exactly. Oh, Eddie! Eddie going for, I believe, a powerbomb or something, but Luke Harper powers his way out. Daniel Bryan comes back into the ring. Neidhart, splash off the middle rope, takes Luke Harper out as well, inadvertently. But he'll take it, he'll take that bonus. Daniel Bryan breaks up whatever it was Neidhart was going for. Throws Cactus onto the apron, tries to knock him off. Gets punched in the face with his tools. Then Neidhart knocks him off himself. And then gets knocked off by Gable. Daniel Bryan's climbed out. Gable's climbed out. Everyone is outside the ring. Oh, Daniel Bryan bounced off the ring post, then trips over Luke Harper. All thanks to Eddie Guerrero. Gable's got Cactus Jack in the ring. He's going up top again. Daniel Bryan seems to be pinning Cactus Jack there. I don't know about you, but that definitely looks like a pin. Oh, moonsault by Chad Gable. Wow. Bulldog by Eddie. Oh, and Jack kicks out. I have to be quiet during these counts because I can't see the count. So I have to be quiet because I haven't got voices on, obviously, for commentary. We've got three amigos going on in the ring. Eddie Guerrero on Luke Harper. Jack's stalking Daniel Bryan, and Jim Neidhart's beating down on Chad Gable, it would seem. Oh! Pull a pile driver by Cactus Jack. Doesn't go for the pin on Daniel Bryan, though. Might be just the right guy to pin after a pile driver, to be honest, Jack. 1, 2... Oh, he kicked out! Eddie missed the breakup. But he's got Luke Harper down, so he's not dwelling on it. He's not dwelling on his mistake. He's trying to capitalise. Frog splash! Does he go for the pin? No, he's trying to clear the ring, but there's an awful lot of humanity in the ring at the moment. And thankfully, Jim Neidhart's not looking like he's in with a shot at the moment. He's getting elbowed in the head a lot by Cactus Jack. He goes for the pin. Eddie breaks it up. Oh! Diving headbutt by Daniel Bryan. Goes for the pin again, does Cactus Jack. Luke Harper crawling towards Neidhart as he's trying to go for a sneaky pin. Jack knocked off the apron. Eddie knocked into the corner, but reverse elbows Daniel Bryan. Oh, swinging suplex. Harper's going for the pin. Neidhart kicks out. Bryan's up earlier than Eddie expected, I think. He's knocked him down onto the turnbuckle. Oh, what's he got in mind here? Something high risk. Superplex, perhaps? Are they even going to be able to do it inside the cell? High up. Oh, a super Falcon Arrow. Goes for the pin, and rightly so. Neidhart throws Harper. Guerrero kicks out of the super Falcon Arrow. Now, Gable going after Jack, who gets punched by Bryan. And now, straight jacket suplex. Doesn't hold on for the pin, though. He's aware of all the people around him. Leg drop to Eddie, though. And now, oh, an elbow right to the face of Eddie Guerrero. Now going for the pin. Eddie kicks out. Luke going for the pin on Jack. No one's noticed. No, he's kicked out. Jack's kicked out. Oh, jawbreaker by Daniel Bryan. Luke's got Cactus Jack up. He slips down behind. Reverse DDT. Daniel Bryan kicking Jim Neidhart. He's got the yes kicks. No one noticed. Eddie breaks up a pin attempt by Cactus Jack on Luke Harper. Will this match ever end? The yes kicks indicate it may well do at some point. But when is beyond me. Oh, senton by Daniel Bryan. There's only 3 men currently in the ring. Luke Harper's about to get thrown into the ring post. Oh! Cactus Jack thrown. He's leaning against the cell. He's having a bad time. Luke Harper blocks the stomp attempt. Oh, and takes the leg out from under Daniel Bryan. Wait, what? Jim Neidhart just magicked Luke Harper to the floor to pin him. Eddie Guerrero's on top of it again. Jim Neidhart is not getting away with going for pins every 20 seconds in this match. It's not worked so far anyway. Wait, is Cactus Jack applying a spinning toe hold? That could be a submission. That could be a submission. He learned that from his friend Terry Funk. Okay, no. Let's go. Fireman's carry takedown by Chad Gable on Eddie Guerrero. Luke Harper into the corner. Jack kicks him down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We know what's coming here. Oh, running knees in the corner. And now he takes down Gable, and he's going for the spinning toe hold again. He might get the submission. Who knows? He learned from the best. Yes kicks from Daniel Bryan. Not paying attention to what's going on with Cactus Jack and Chad Gable, who rolls out. Without tapping out, fortunately. Oh, the kick to their head. Watch out for Neidhart sneaking in for the pin. Okay, Daniel Bryan's going for the pin. Neidhart breaks it up, but that's better than Neidhart sneaking a win off Daniel Bryan's hard work. Oh, double arm DDT to Luke Harper. Daniel Bryan takes... Oh, Neidhart out and into the cage. Pin him, Cactus. Should have pinned Luke Harper, you crazy man. And Daniel Bryan goes out the ring courtesy of Jack. Eddie Guerrero gets up and he's like, hey, I see an opportunity. I'm winning. Luke Harper's getting up. Chad Gable's getting in the ring. And Eddie Guerrero just stomps on Neidhart. Luke Harper goes for the pin. So does Chad. Everyone kicked out. I'm not sure who was being counted or anything there, but no one got the win. That's what I noticed. Kicks Cactus up for the scoop slam, but he's got Daniel Bryan now. He slipped down behind and he's got a belly to back suplex. Neidhart taken down with a single arm DDT. Ankle lock from Chad Gable on Eddie Guerrero. Eddie escapes. Jack was trying to break it up, but Eddie escapes of his own volition. That might be a finisher from Luke Harper. Oh, what's he going for on Eddie Guerrero? Butterfly suplex. Very good. Very nice. Should be pinning Neidhart. That's one of his trademark moves, if not a finisher. Seems to be going for an RKO. Shout out to his former Wyatt family colleague. Goes for a pin after the powerbomb. Eddie kicks out. Oh, wait, Danielson special from Gable. Danielson's in the match. Crazy. Oh, a headbutt from Luke Harper. That looked a bit brutal, to be honest. That was not nice. European uppercut by Eddie. What's Neidhart got in mind? Belly to back suplex. And then just kicks Eddie as he's trying to get back up to his feet. I think Luke was waiting for Eddie to get up. And Daniel Bryan was just taking an extra bit of breather outside the ring for a second there. He goes in, he's like, not on my watch. Daniel Bryan represents the people, and the people do not want a Neidhart win. Although, Cactus Jack does not represent the people, and just took out Daniel Bryan. Luke Harper, I think, hit a discus clothesline on Eddie Guerrero. He did. He's going for a pin. Neidhart breaks it up. Again! Just let someone else win, Jim. No one wants you to win. No one wants you to win. Not said he got in mind here. Going for a suplex. Oh, brainbuster! Goes for the pin. Lots of impact on that brainbuster. Daniel Bryan spotted it. Sometimes they don't always spot it, but been pretty on fire in this match for spotting pins. Right in the match where I need it to be a short one as well. Oh, clothesline from behind by Cactus Jack to Jim Neidhart. Eddie Guerrero reverses Luke Harper, single arm DDT. Chad Gable, judo throw to Daniel Bryan, trying to keep up with all the action. It's chaotic. Cactus has Jim by the head. Where's he leading him? Into the exposed turnbuckle. Oh, was punching him against the ropes. Chad Gable with a German suplex to Daniel Bryan, and now Eddie getting too cocky. Oh, knocked off the top rope by Chad Gable. Shouldn't have been taunting. Now what's Gable got in mind here? Keeping an eye on Neidhart as well. Stamps the knees into the ground. Neidhart picking up Cactus Jack. That's a power slam. Oh, but he lets go of the pin because Gable went for a pin. Chad Gable inadvertently saved the match. Then Luke Harper broke up Chad Gable's pin off the straightjacket suplex. And now throws Gable out of the ring. Is he going to follow him? Cactus Jack rolls out. Jim Neidhart hits Luke Harper from behind. Daniel Bryan with the yes lock. Eddie taps. Eddie taps. Daniel Bryan is going to represent America. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Not the worst result possible. Leave a like for Daniel Bryan representing America. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Beza. You've been amazing. And I will see you next time.